All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are late, but we are here. Joined by me, as always, my trusty sidekick, Tyler Pike.
Sure.
I was expecting booze there. Jeez, Ben's way better. I can't even. No, I'm just kidding, Tyler. See, I'm wondering who's going to have a heart attack on the show first, you or Connor?
I don't know.
Now I got Connor on camera.
It's going to be me.
Yeah,
Depends what we talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, now special guest, Preston,
Heyo.
taking the day off, coming in clutch for the group.
Yeah.
Appreciate you joining the show. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to cover a little Bedford, but we're going to primarily talk about the Best of Bedford 3 coming up. I believe Tyler Pike, king of the list, came up with a list of top-ranked teams, and I believe if Connor can make it happen.
1 second.
I'm not asking you to do it this second. All right, calm down. If Connor can make it happen, we're doing the draft live for the scheduling and the division breakdown.
Yes.
What's up, Preston? How you been?
I've been all right. How you been, Steve?
I've been good. I'm happy you're finally on the show. We've been talking about it a lot.
Yeah.
One of the newest members of Nasty Nation. How's it like playing for me?
So, to clarify, I'm in the Saturday League, the Saturday Co-ed, because I know not everyone knows. I don't know how many people know about that in Bedford. I was not ready week 1 for, I guess, the intensity that the other teams bring playing against you guys, because you guys are very loved in that league, from what I have learned.
All right, that's fair. So what Preston's saying is everybody wants to beat us. Nobody likes us in that league. We've been dominating for a long time. It's kind of a I don't even know how to call it, but they yes sir. They just very much want to beat us. They don't like us, and we win a lot.
I feel like there's more pressure to succeed.
Because of that?
Yes. Because, like, you know me, I hate messing up already anyways, so I think just, like, when I mess up more, I'm like, oh, great. Now I'm, like, really fucking up.
Have I yelled at you yet?
Yes, which is my favorite thing that's happened so far, was week 1.
What did I yell at you for?
So this was still me learning the whole gender rule thing.
Okay.
So I was talking to Joy on the sideline,
Oh, yeah.
and then you yelled at Joy because you need her on the field, and
Yeah.
Joy's like, I'm talking to Preston. And then you looked at me and went, stop distracting her, I need her on the field. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't know. I'm like, okay. So week 1, I was getting the boot, deservedly so.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget about all that. I try to tell people all the time. I yell a lot and forget I yell. So.
It's okay.
But you liking it so far?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
All right, that's cool. How we cooking over here, buddy?
Good. I'm still just trying to figure out how to share it to the Plex.
All right. Let's Preston, how did you get into flag football here?
So I got into flag football from my great friend, Mr. Dana Greenwood.
Kev says nice shirt.
Shout out Tacky Bar.
Shout out Tacky Bar. Dana Greenwood got me into flag football. I met him at a job we both no longer work at, and he was like, yeah, I play flag football. I've known these guys for a long time. Your favorite team, the Hornets. And that was my start. I started 2 years ago, and I think like 2 years and a month about. So I've been in Bedford ever since.
And you enjoy it?
I enjoy the hell out of it.
Is it your favorite sport?
Football's always been my favorite sport, so now kind of like playing football I think has helped a lot, because I didn't play like padded. I had 1 season in pads back in 7th grade, but never went back to it.
No, you didn't like it?
I played offensive line in 7th grade, and
Makes sense.
me being maybe 5 feet at the time, and definitely not 100 pounds, so getting ran over by kids who already went through puberty was not fun.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, that's a weird thing. They did that to Adam, too, when he was younger.
Well, my unfortunate luck was the coach had 3 sons on the team, so that's quarterback, wide receiver, and running back all taken right there. So they were like, we have a spot for you at left tackle, and I'm like,
Were they called the Pikes?
No, I could. When I played flag, I could never get the quarterback. So I said, Dad, coach, and that's how I started playing quarterback. Truth be told, I could never land a job anywhere.
Really?
So I said I had enough. I said, coach, and that's kind of where it started for me. I had him coach, and that's really where it took off.
That's funny. How's he watching it if it's not on the Sportsplex page?
It's on our page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can't figure out how to share it?
No.
because I'm a second-rate producer, and you should know that.
I didn't. I'm not. What do you say? I'm got a guilty conscience for over here.
Because I'm not Ben, okay?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you can figure it out. You can figure out why we're 35 minutes late. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
You had to send me an email, okay?
We know how long that takes.
Yeah, you had to make an image, you had to make a grid, everything.
I know. I got to do everything for this show.
Hey, at least I got it set up.
So, all right. Well, can you update the list if we did the list right now? Would that be okay? Can you manage?
Yeah, I can do the list.
Is the head gonna explode?
No.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the king of lists, Tyler Pike's got a top 9 because we do have 9. Somebody dropped out, so that is kind of the big issue on why we're a little late. I had to come up with a schedule for 9 teams in a 3-game round robin. That's very difficult. So we got a top 9. You want to start it up?
Sure. So I actually thought though that we were gonna like do this live on the show, like look at the teams, and then or at least both have a list and compare. But so I made this seconds ago without knowing too much about each roster. But at 9 I have Get Plucked. I don't know. I believe their normal quarterback is not with them. He's playing with someone else. So that's a new quarterback in a new system. I'm not sure who's throwing for them. I'm sure. I don't know if Connor's watching comments, but someone could probably comment, whoever's watching, who's throwing for those guys. I know it's not Jay, though.
Michael Lambert, if you're listening and you want to enlighten us on maybe who's on your roster to try to argue to Pike why you shouldn't be ranked 9.
Sure.
Let's hear it. But I get the uncertainty. Not a bad pick because you really don't know who's there.
No, I know, the good teams they've had in the past. I know Jay's been on them. I know Adam has been on them. I know these 2, Gavin, I know those 3 are not going to be on that team. So I am just uncertain of what the roster is going to look like. So with that uncertainty, I'm going to put them at 9. And someone had to be 9. So someone was going to be in that 9 slot. I didn't want to put any of these guys in the 9. But
Ryan. Sorry, Ryan Nichols is throwing. All right, yeah, they're not 9.
Okay. All right. Number 8, I had Ball Busters. You guys came in at number 8. Again, I don't know.
You want to give us a little insight on your roster,
sure.
buddy?
So it's me. I believe we have Dana throwing for us because our quarterback currently is, I believe, throwing with too nasty for the tournament. And then a couple other guys we also play with. Excuse me. We have Mike Bryson, Mike Caroto, another Mike we play with.
Yeah.
A guy named Tyler from the Short Kings. I believe Josh is with us from the Short Kings. And I think there's a couple other guys who are still kind of like both in and out, so we're still trying to figure out who we fully have. But we're running a pretty short squad.
All right.
I think 6 to 7.
Okay.
Sounds of it.
All right.
Should be a fun day for you guys.
Yeah. I had direct TDs at 7. Just past success in tournaments, I don't think has been there. I guess until they prove otherwise. I actually had Entity at 7, but I'm making a switch right now. I'm going to throw Direct at 7, and then I'm going to go Entity at 6. I don't know the full Entity roster, so we'll see. I don't know who's. I assume maybe Danny Cabrera might be throwing for them. Danny Cruz is watching, so Danny, please let us know. What's going on with your roster, what you're looking at. I'm sure. I would assume Danny's going to throw for them. I don't know though, because I know like Kevin throws for them on Wednesdays, but obviously he's not playing. So we'll see. Connor, did Danny comment who's throwing for them?
Yeah, Danny commented and he just said Entity best of best or roster looking scary. Do you even know who we have?
That's why I asked.
Yeah, he's got Yogi.
Oh shit! Is he really? Did they actually do?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yogi.
All right.
I don't know who GB is.
Garrett
Barry. Never mind, I figured it out now. Nico.
Nebrega. AP. Danny Cabrera.
E, etc.
Okay. All right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Greg Balamotis.
All right. Hey, name Yogi. It's
Not Garrett
sticks
Barry.
out.
That's what you just said.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good
Yogi.
squad.
Yeah. It actually is a good squad. So again, I made this list before. I really didn't know much about each team, but number 5, I had Primetime with Gavin's team.
Wait, who do you have at 6?
Entity.
Oh, you have Entity at 6?
Yeah. I had them at 7, but I changed
Who's
live
at 7?
right now.
DirecTV's.
Yeah.
Fuck, I fucked up.
Jeez.
All right, yeah. Prime time at 5 though with Gavin's team. I think they've just played together like the most amongst those teams 5 through 9. I think. So I think them just having that chemistry already going into a tournament. I assume they're just gonna have normal roster. Maybe a couple additions. I don't know. Maybe a couple losses, but I put them at 5 for now. 4, I had 2 Nasty. So I think they're going 2 quarterback system with Jay and Jared.
He's going really fast. Could you make him slow down?
I would love to go into depth with each roster, but I really don't know, what we're looking at here.
All right, so I mean,
You have at 4?
Too nasty.
the joke is I really set Tyler Pike up here with this list. So in his defense, I sprung it on him, and he did it just because I asked him to do it. But I really was trying to make him kind of look goofy here. But Connor, if everybody saw how many times you had to backspace and correct what you typed up, they wouldn't be blaming him. They'd be blaming
So Connor,
you.
where are you at right now?
He's cloud 4.
I got 2 Nasty at 4.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so I think they got the 2 quarterback system. I don't know the full roster. Please comment.
You think the 2 quarterback system helps in a non-throwback scenario?
I don't know. I think it can and it can't at the same time. It has benefits and negatives as well.
Gotta
I mean,
prepare.
if Jared goes out there, or say if Jay goes out there, goes down the field and scores, are they just switching off every drive no matter what?
I have no idea.
Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna. I don't really know what's going on there. So I mean, they're a good team. Though. I don't know roster-wise what they look like. I don't know how many of them are playing with you guys. I had Whack Pack at 3. I think
What do you guys have?
they're a good team.
Don't they? You're on the team.
Yeah, they picked up me and Justin. So those were their additions. I don't know who they're not bringing. I don't know who's not going. I haven't really been informed of that, but they added me and Justin to that team. But I seriously think there's a huge drop off after 2, between 3, because the book on Whack Pack's not that they can't score; it's that they can't get a stop. I was just talking to Jake in the other room, and he's saying that they were. It was pretty much back and forth the whole game, and I think it was a high scoring game. That it finished a high scoring game. So we'll see. Yeah, I think Whack Pack at 3's somewhat reasonable, and then I had Nasty Ones at 2. I think you've now entered the tier 1 teams here. Nasty. I assume you want to let us. What's good with the roster over there? Nasty Ones. Who
Some nasty boys and some young
Okay,
ones.
so yeah, so you have Jay, I assume. What's up with Tangway? Is he with you guys or no? Or no? Okay. You got Ant, right? Saw him. So you got some kids over there that can play for sure.
I think we have Ant.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and then number 1 is Rage. I believe this is a Rage cash out team from what I've heard. So, I mean, this team. I don't know who's throwing. Do you know who's throwing?
Artie.
Yeah, this team is probably number 1 for sure. I think they're going to end up playing you guys in the championship unless the bracket gets fucked up and you guys meet in the playoffs, but that would be a huge letdown to any other result wouldn't be as good. But yeah, that team's for sure 1 in my opinion. So feel free to make adjustments.
No. We're doing a top 9. It is kind of tough. This is our pre-tournament rankings that Pike whipped together literally 40 seconds before Connor opened up the show. And we really don't know who's on what team. We can only speculate in what we know. And I don't even know who's fully showing up for my team, and evidently neither do you. So
sure.
This is the best pre-rankings we can come up with. But Entity's looking good if that's their roster. Which it's a long weekend of football. Who shows up is one thing, and it should be a good time. We're gonna pop up the schedule. I might adjust. So what I did, because we're doing an A and B. Yeah, you can throw it up. Now the yellow games are kind of like a division game. Not that holds any weight. What we normally do is we split it up. You have however many teams that we have in the tournament divided by 3, and we split them up into the fields, and you kind of round robin each other. I do like to get everybody at least 4 games for the tournaments. I like to give your get the bang for your buck with these tournaments and have fun and make it a long day. And part of these tournaments to play other teams you never played before. You're not wasting a league game on it. So that is the kind of plan. But the blue games are the, let's say, outer division games, and there will be one team that will get 4 round robin games. Now, splitting up playoffs, initially I had the top 3 teams making the A's with the number 1 seed getting the bye, and then it's just semis and A's with the top 3 teams. And then I had the bottom 6 battling it out for the B's. Depending on certain, scenarios, I might adjust that. I might do 4A.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
And I'll figure it out from there. Whatever makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I do want to split it up as evenly as it comes down.
Sure.
So the playoff is not in complete contention yet. Like it's not done. But that's the draft I had that we whipped up 40 seconds before we started the show.
Is there going to be a time difference in certain games, like the championship game? Is that going to be an hour? Or is that going to be 30 minutes as well?
We've done that before, and it seems to be a big complaint. And I don't know. I don't think we should do that.
Okay. So,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's 30 minutes, everybody's game.
Yeah. I think it's like 12 for round robin, and then 15 for playoffs.
Yep.
It's kind of
okay.
That way we stay on pack. You know what I mean? I agree, Danny. And we've done it before, but I've had teams like come together and try to say, hey, both captains agree to not play a full game or whatever. And it just seems to be an unpopular thing. We have the room for it as far as time goes. So I could make it, 20-minute halves instead. So it's at least, an extra drive, something. Who knows? Rage wins this by a blowout.
Yeah. Who said that?
Quinn.
Yeah. I mean, that team is loaded.
You'll be tired, but earned. Yeah, Danny, I definitely agree. But that's how I have it for now. Again, playoffs not set in stone. I did want to have the brackets the divisions and schedule kind of set up so everybody kind of knew what was going on. Do you have the spin the wheel thing?
I can pull up the spin the wheel thing.
Are you able to do it?
Yeah, just give me 1 sec, because I'm gonna have to make it real quick. I'm gonna have to leave this page, go to this page, and then do this, and then do that. It's crazy.
I don't think anybody asked. Oh.
Connor, you're doing a good job.
Thanks, Preston. I like this good cop, bad cop roll thing we got going on.
No, it's great. Right? All right, so this is going to be real Inception, right? We're just going to see that, and we're going to not look at that. Don't worry about that. They just see this.
Okay, so they can see this now?
Yeah, they just see this.
All right, so we have all 9 teams?
We have all 9 teams, yes.
Should we do... So the number 1... Not the number 1 pick, per se. The number 1 whatever on the schedule has 4 games. And the way it's going to be win percentage. So that 4th game, you get an extra game. Could hurt you. Obviously could help you. If it's a scenario where you got a 3-0 and a 4-0 team, the 4-0 gets the... but if you have a 3-0 and a 3-1, the 3-1, second place or whatever the standings. So the game could hurt you, but it's nice to, I guess, have an extra game, certain scenario. So do you want to do first one off the board, goes to number 9?
Sure. Does it really even matter, though? Like, isn't it just, 3 different, So if we pick the first 3 teams, should those 3 teams just be one of the... Or does it not matter, the divisions and stuff? I figured it'd be separate, right?
So the divisions matter to a point because we're doing the plaques for the divisions.
Okay, yeah.
We're still doing that.
What plaques do we have? What are we looking at?
Offensive player, defensive player, and MVP of the field.
Do you think he'll get defensive player again?
Did you bring your defensive player plaque?
No, I didn't.
No?
Boo.
I actually don't know where that is. I got my brother's offensive plaque. Is there?
Why do you have his?
Well, no. Well, we live in the same house, but I know where his is off the top of my head.
Share bunk beds?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so we still have to kind of separate the divisions.
Okay, yeah.
And we still have to do it in a specific order. So whoever that number 1 team gets that extra game.
Okay, all right. Yeah, sure. That's fine.
All right, well, let's start at 9. Let's leave the suspense for the number 1 team.
All right.
Wow, how exciting. And first off the board is primetime. Now make sure you remove them.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there's a button that says just remove.
Yeah, I
so
understand.
I'm going to remove. So primetime is the number 9.
The 9. Can you write these down as we do it?
Please do, because I am not.
Yeah, one time I did not. I had to go back to the video. Let me know when you're all set. Or I can have Preston do it. Preston's probably smarter with the phone.
All right, relax.
All right, prime time's locked in here.
Oh, already? Wow. All right. All right. Spin it. Number 8. When Ben did this, we heard the sound effects and everything.
I don't know what he did. Okay.
Jeez.
You threw this on me on the spot.
Number 8. In their division, get plucked. So prime time and get plucked. Number 9, number 8. And this is the last team that'll be in quote-unquote their division. Which, again, the divisions will fall into, your field at first.
Yep.
And that will be what the refs rank you as, offensive, defensive player of the tournament. Then direct TDs.
So who do we have in that one?
Get plucked, prime time, and direct TDs.
That just sounds like a regular Wednesday.
So those guys will play each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they'll all have one outer conference game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So was that 7? Now we got 6. Number 6.
So this would be number 6.
Okay. Number 6 is Too Nasty. Coming off the board. Fist pumping like a champ for.
Because that's my team. I mean, the other one's my team too.
You're reffing.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Here we go.
I might change that.
What the fuck?
And mind you, I got
here we go.
I got non-partial refs for the A division playoff. Just for you, buddy. Here we go.
He does. I'm in the ref group chat. There's other people.
Wild.
What's so wild?
Bro, it do not point at me like I'm going to be out here causing a scene on field 3.
Oh, you do all the time.
Dude, here we go.
All right, ball busters. Who's the last one? Too Nasty?
Too Nasty, ball
We got
busters.
Too Nasty
Let's
and
go.
ball busters.
I do
This is
apologize.
exactly-
I have it as Nasty Boys on the wheel.
Why?
Because I didn't know
Shit.
all the teams' names. I just guessed.
All right, whatever.
So
We will know.
So we really got to sit here and hope that one of these next teams called is either Whack Pack, Nasty Boys, or Rage, because this is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen.
what? That we're gonna get Entity?
That fucking Whack Pack's division is
Because it's looking like
Rage
we're
and
about to get
Nasty
Entity, buddy.
I knew this shit would happen, man.
Hey, but maybe Whack Pack won't be the one. Whack Pack's gonna be the one. Watch.
If Webpack's the one,
So we got Entity
Entity at 4.
at 4 to
So
round off
the
that
3
division.
top teams, power rankings 1, 2, and 3, are going to be in the same division. They're all going to play each other.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
And-
one of those teams, maybe 2, is not going to be in the A's.
So,
And I know who one of those teams is going to be, unfortunately.
buddy, Rage is number 3.
Okay.
Rage is number 3.
so who's it gonna be?
I'm really cheering for Whack Pack to be the one.
Okay. I would actually rather be the one as well because I'd rather
gives you
play
a better chance.
A fourth team that
Yeah.
we're not going to get killed by. That would be nice. Fuck, I knew this shit would happen. Damn it. Damn it. This is what I get for putting us at number 3 in the power rings. I knew it.
Nasty Boys at 2.
Nasty or Nasty Ones. I do
Alright,
apologize.
Nasty ones.
So we play one extra game
Yes,
and no one else. Okay, all right.
just you. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a shit draw,
Fucking
man.
losers.
Shit
Let's just spin it
draw.
for fun.
Fuck.
You're not wrong. It is kind of a shit draw, and it's not the way I really wanted to do Best of Bedfords, but it was just
Yeah.
just an idea
What are you
thrown
gonna
out
do?
to me,
It was random.
and
Actually,
I can't really blame them. There's not a lot of Bedford teams that are really.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Well, there could be. They're out there. They're not playing for no reason.
I know they're out there. They don't play. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, man. I'm always trying to play.
No,
If Gumby's
I
would
know
throw
you
a team
are.
in, I'm in.
Why didn't they? I'm sure
I
you're
don't
in your
know.
chat.
I am, but it never came up. It never came up. It never came
Why
up.
wouldn't you have asked?
Well, dude, I don't know. It's this. I am not the captain of that squad.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
while we were away doing the wheel spin, we had some funny comments come in. Danny Cruz, Lamau, one of my players just showed up in Bedford and asking what field we're on.
What?
One of my players just showed up to Bedford and go
Bedford right now.
and asked what field we're on.
Wait, he thought the tournament was today?
Yes.
Jesus.
Sorry, these comments are flying in now because it's just fun. That was the first one I saw on it. I'll read some more, but continue.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So Whack Pack's playing the 4. Who's the other team playing against Whack Pack?
Yeah, how does that work?
How are we figuring that out?
So that is their actual third game. So
Oh, so you're saying No, wait. No, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What?
I mean, I don't have the time or crayons to explain this to you, buddy.
Dude, I thought every
I
team
told-
was every team's guaranteed 3 or 4.
Every team's guaranteed 3, except one will play 4.
Okay. That makes sense then. Yeah. No, I got it now.
Mathematically.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
No,
it's an odd
I just
amount of
didn't know
number
how it was.
and an odd
yeah,
amount
no,
of
sure,
round
sure,
robin
sure.
games.
Sure.
We got Dana saying Busters are going to surprise some people.
Well, can we play them with the third game then?
Who?
Ball busters.
No. I don't even. It's 1 versus 9.
Shit, man.
Who was picked 9th? Get plucked, right?
Plus, yeah.
Okay, so it's you and Get plucked.
All right.
Quinn Morin says, here we go. Nasty Boys reffing their own games. Typical Bedford.
See, this is what you think I'm saying. I didn't
Hold
say this.
on.
This is what you're saying.
Hold on. Would you
shenanigans.
let me get to the response of that comment? Kenny Richards say, here we go with the haters. Lol, no shit. It's hosted by us. Come on.
I actually thought Kenny was a good ref.
Mind
Oh,
you,
Kenny
who refed our championship game?
Our champion. Who did? I don't.
How do you
off the
say
top of
all
my
the
head.
wild shit?
It was Gino and someone else, but I
Gino, Patch, and Rob.
Wait, which one though? The last one? The one that we played you most recently?
no
Yeah.
the best of Bedford.
The
one.
fir- the first one.
the Bedford one.
Yeah, the first one.
What do you think I was
Don't get me
talking about?
started. No,
I think he thought about like a
thought
regular
it was the
season.
most recent
No,
one.
best of Bedford.
Yeah, fucking Patch. Get Patch in the
here we go,
comments.
yeah.
No, I'm playing. But no, he's playing. He's reffing up in the secondary, and he's overturning.
Josh Gino overturned
This is
it too.
bullshit.
Yeah, let's be honest. You had the best ref there.
You had the best.
No,
two,
the refs were great.
You had the
The
best.
refs were great. It was just funny that fucking he overturned.
They
that
both
shit.
did.
He saw that game getting out of control. He saw one side getting around. He's like, I gotta stop this shit.
Nobody was getting loud.
Danny Cruz is
playing.
gonna
That was
Danny Cruz is gonna start picking up reffing and only do your games.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that would be so funny. No, and who refed the two nasty boys one?
I don't know. I forget that one.
I think I had you and Kenny in the when we played Adam's team in that last
Oh
tournament.
no!
The
The draft tournament. You had me, Smooth, and Kenny.
Yeah.
I was the 7. Smooth
Yeah.
was the line. Kenny was the downfield.
Yeah. And there
So
was
like
those-
you
yeah,
like
it was great. It was
that was a good
I'm
refereeing
not like
crew.
Junior. So what he was doing was wild. I don't do that, but you guys make it up
You're
to seem
just like that.
No,
What are you talking
No,
about?
Negative.
You have every ref in shambles.
Tyler, that was a draft pick or a draft tournament. I had no fucks given. I did not care who
never-
won.
yeah.
You had Jay on your team and Adam was on the other team. Big whoop-de
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
do. Those are my younger brothers.
Kenny says if you get out to more tournaments, you'll see how teams that run it ref it.
I mean, let's be honest. ST tournament, it's gonna be ran by
I
ST
mean,
guys.
I'm trying to play in these tournaments. Sometimes they're hard to find.
No, I hear you.
I'm
It's hard to
playing
find a
them on
team for
Saturday.
you.
Yeah.
Preston, you like what division you're in?
Yeah.
Who do you got? Two nasty and who else?
I had to relook at the list.
Oh.
Pike's got it up.
I also have the list. We are with Too Nasty and Entity.
Prime time, get plucked in direct TDs. Whew. Battle of the mid. That division is no disrespect.
No
Oh my god, look
disrespect,
at
that
the
was
first
straight
division, man.
disrespect.
Look at the first division, bro. Holy shit. This is bullshit.
Hey,
Damn it.
that's how the odds pan out. I
Damn
don't know
it.
what to tell you.
Did I? Did I?
It's just bickering.
Who?
Quinn and Kenny.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Quinn, go sell your 4-wheeler, whatever you're trying to do. Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah. Take that. Damn it. bullshit.
You all right over there?
No, fucking one of the kids on Whackpack was messaging me because he wanted us to combine teams because he was gonna come play with us and I was gonna get more guys, but he's like, hey, we already have a team. Do you want to? You and your brother want to just come play with us? So I ended up doing it. And he said,
Is Cam not playing with you?
"Well, no, he's not.
No.
I got
Damn.
Justin.
That really
No
does
drop
suck.
off. All right, let me find this shit." He said,
I played against Whackpack last night.
How'd that go?
No, but the difference, adding me and Justin is great, but their problem is not their offense. It's their defense. They can't stop anything. Anything. I mean, they're losing games 50-40. Like, their scoring is not the problem. It's bullshit.
What are you freaking out over there for?
I knew this was going to happen, man. Like, this has got to
So
be a
bad.
joke.
Okay, so let's even. All right, I know you think it sucks.
No,
Okay.
yeah,
Now
we're all here for fun anyway.
if your
Sure, sure.
your hopes to get in the A's, and we know
Hopes.
that's their hope as well.
Yeah.
Your A's is based. If you beat us, you're gonna knock us out. You're at least knocking one out.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, we're not going in there, you know.
No, I understand, but I'm saying you have ball in hand to knock an A
Yeah,
team.
we have a chance. I'm not saying it, but the odds are. It could have. We could. Any other draw would have been better. What, like playing?
You do have the 4 games, so you could essentially.
Did I get that one right?
Yes, you did.
Let's go.
You have the 4 games,
Yeah.
so you could take the number 1 seed just by winning out.
Well, we're not going to beat. I guarantee you. Actually, I don't want to go into guarantees. I'm done guaranteeing anything after that
Good
fucking
call.
embarrassment against fucking whatever that team's name is. But yeah, nah. The odds. This was a bad draw, man. But it could have been worse. If we got the 2, it would have been worse. We honestly need the 4th game for whatever reason. It
does help
could
them.
come down to it.
I know,
You know what I mean? So
I know. At that point in time, all right. Let's say in theory you lose to us, you lose to Rage.
Yeah.
The only thing that can really help you get in is
Yeah,
that
if we lose 2, it's B's for sure, no doubt.
you
But,
don't know. You don't know. Because
we'll
you have some teams like I think Entity's top team in their division, but you don't know who they're playing in the other game.
Like, I would have no issue overall playing the top 2 if it was one division. I'd almost rather that. Like, you get the top 2 teams right off the bat, but playing in that with the 2 divisions, it makes it tough. But it is what it is. Randomizer, can't do anything about it.
Hey,
I thought it was funny.
Shit draw.
He was talking about it so much.
Oh, I literally
He goes,
sent
watch.
a message to
I know,
Steve-O
he did, even
hours
before.
ago. I was
Yeah.
like, why don't you take the top 3 teams in your opinion, put them in their own divisions, and then draft.
But
that way,
the tournament's not based on my opinion.
No, I know, but I'm just saying this is the reason. I didn't actually think this was gonna happen, but it did. So now I'm mad that.
So let me ask you something, and maybe people can chime in. And Preston, feel free to put your 2 cents in.
Yeah.
But to me, if you have an A and B division with this class of teams, okay, I think there are 4 A division teams here.
Yeah.
I think there's 2
Clear.
2 that could
Yeah,
be
yeah.
in the bubble, and or B division, and
Yeah,
5
yeah.
5B. But like I said, 5 and 6 could potentially get into the A's.
Yeah.
So if I adjusted the playoff schedule to make 4 A teams, would that be better for a whole? Would that be better for the tournament as a whole? Because I think it would be.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Knowing who's on Entity now,
Yeah.
in my opinion, and listen, I could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too Nasty could be an A team. I really do try to make these tournaments as fun and fair as possible. No matter.
It's tough too because even if you had wanted to do it my way and take the top 3 teams, it's like I don't know. What if 2 Nasty thought they were the 3rd best team? You know what I mean? And then you throw us. So there's
that's my
issues there.
point.
No, I know. But I saw them do it in the mass flag tournament. It worked out from what I seen.
That's a little different.
Made the 4 finals. So
that's a little different. That's based on who signs up for A's and B's.
Yeah. No, yeah,
So
yeah.
if I did it, if I knew this problem would arise, I would have done it that way.
Yeah.
What?
Question. Do you want me to read Kenneth Morano's comments? Kenny,
If they're
sure.
worthy of reading,
All right,
sure.
he just says, I need more Preston's opinions.
Kenny, I tried. I even said.
You're trying to, and then Tyler.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
So,
My thing-
it's hard to get a word in over
Ballbusters,
Tyler and I.
You play Entity and 2 Nasty.
Yeah. So the thing with the Ballbusters, I'm 100% on, we're 100% the underdogs this tournament. For a lot of us, this is our first tournament.
Yeah.
Myself.
Well, we're the underdogs as well. You look at the division we're in, so being an underdog isn't always.
It's always about you, right?
Somehow.
Pack is
It
not
comes back to him and Natty D's.
Okay.
Forget our guest.
So, do you think you'll win either of your 2 games?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
all
played
right.
them the team, absolutely.
All right.
They play to win.
Danny
Listen,
Cruz.
that's what I love about their team. They're going to
Yeah,
go out and try
yeah, yeah.
and play to win.
Absolutely. Our main thing, at least for me, we're just going to try to get our names out, try to show, like, hey,
Yeah.
we might be new, but
No, but
And I respect that. And listen, he goes in the game trying to win. You already lost your games.
from the
You
sounds of it,
already
yeah.
lost them.
Dude, it was a shit draw, man. It was really the worst possible thing that could happen.
What?
No. I've gone into games. I've gone into games saying we are going to lose, and we ended up winning.
Wait a minute. Did you have Dirty Birds on the list?
Oh shit, yo.
No, you
Wait.
gave me 9.
Oh wait.
Whoa.
There is 9.
Wow. Wow. What's going on right
Jesus
now?
fucking
Oh, hey, redo the wheel, baby. New divisions. Let's
I have
go.
to set that all up again. Is that what you're telling me?
What do you
Yeah.
have
What's
on
going
there?
on? Primetime,
I-
Big Pluck, Direct, Too Nasty, Ballbusters, Entity, Rage, Nasty Boys, Whack Pack.
Yeah, I had that.
Dirty Birds.
We have 10 teams.
What the fuck? Yo, what's going on, man?
I did all that for fucking nothing.
Okay. So
Do I have to
now
redo
what?
this?
Now what?
Oh my
What do we
God.
do?
Kenny was right. I saw he said I was a bum. I'm a bum. I literally.
Wow.
You told us 9 multiple times before the show started.
There was also a comment that
Wait,
said, "Did
so-
Ben get the night off because he beat Preston in a race?"
That was unfortunately not part of the deal.
What was that? What was
we
up
have
with
that
that?
video?
What was going on with that?
That video.
You gotta
When
send
did
it.
that happen? Were you all hanging out, or did you all gather
I
just
want him
for
to
that?
send it.
So,
Alright.
you remember how he alluded back to people outside of Bedford to hang out with each other? You know,
Yeah.
I know it's a different world deal.
Yeah.
No, we actually threw Nick Guerin. Shout out Nick
Okay,
Guerin.
yeah.
We threw him a surprise
Oh,
party.
okay.
And when I say we, I mean Jake. Jake and his girlfriend threw
Okay,
just
yeah.
invited
Wow.
everybody.
Okay.
And I decided to,
Well-
hang out.
Fuck. All right, now
This is a great point.
Okay,
All right, we're fucked.
So,
What
yeah,
did we
what
just
do we
do this
here?
for?
I don't know.
Literally
So
wasted
what
everybody's
happens
time.
if we
That was
just
it.
throw
You
in Dirty
wasted.
Birds at 10?
Hold up. I'll tell you.
wait.
You wasted 37 minutes of everybody's time.
Okay.
go.
Okay. So what happens if we just throw Dirty Birds in at 10 as that 10th team? We keep the order, but just put them at 10.
I think that works.
But how does that
doesn't work.
change?
It doesn't. 'Cause
The
it's
whole schedule is
divisions,
going to
Right.
change.
Oh well, you have to fix the schedule. Yes,
'Cause
but
now-
Yeah, but I can't do it now.
Yeah, I know. So Dirty Birds would be the team that Whackback would play.
No.
Yes.
But the
No.
problem is
Yes.
the
Okay, so
divisions-
Dirty
Yeah,
Birds
but-
get one game?
No.
Okay.
So we have to
Okay.
fix it.
Fuck.
I
All right.
know!
That's what he's saying.
No. All it is.
Well, I don't
let's-
want to redraw now because
hold
that
up,
would be
hold up, real quick. Who was 9?
Jesus fuck.
Prime time.
Prime time, and who was 7?
Can you delete the show?
I can end it.
Direct.
Can you
Direct.
end it and delete
DirecTDs.
it?
So DirecTDs will play Dirty Birds as Dirty Birds' third game or second game, and then
Connor,
who was?
I'm
Shut-
telling you right
I'm
now,
doing
you're
the math
going-
for you.
You're not doing any math.
You know who's-
I'm telling you right now, you're screwing it
I
up.
see the numbers.
Yeah, okay.
He's Rain Man.
He's something.
127 toothpicks dropped.
Oh my God, what are we doing here?
Oh my God. What do we do?
Go to the podcast. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out a new schedule, boys. I'm sorry.
The schedule has to be fixed. That's all it is. I think we just plug them in at 10, and then we just fix the schedule.
It could change the whole.
That's why I said you fix the schedule. You just plug them in at 10.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying now? You pick up what I'm putting down, smelling what I'm stepping in,
So
catching what I'm throwing.
yes, but at this point in time, nobody will get that fourth game because it's an even amount of teams. So it'll be.
How do we draw up the divisions then?
Huh?
Oh, God, this guy.
I
Who
don't think
brought this guy?
I don't think we can.
Yes. One without.
I felt like I missed something when I was down there. I'm like, I know I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, nah, I'm probably just second guessing myself.
Mike, if I knew how to ban Quinn, I would.
Oh man. Listen, I've been working a lot lately, and I get no help from Pike with anything.
Here we go.
Steve took a door off today.
Oh yeah, that's how
In
shit
Pike's
hit the
defense,
fan
you did
today.
say make a list of 9.
No,
In Pike's defense.
I did.
Come on,
But
Slim.
you-
No,
Dirty
this
Birds,
is
though.
this is
Be
100.
fair.
This is
Be
100%
fair.
my fault.
But you listed Dirty Birds, so when we were, so when
No, I screwed up.
I still get how they got missed. Is the only thing.
No,
Don't worry, I'm
Dana agrees.
fixing this right now as we speak.
You're not going to be able to.
I swear to God.
Oh, what, your list?
Watch.
Let him try.
No.
Let him try. I gotta hear this.
I love seeing this happen.
I gotta see this.
It's literally the best thing every single week with Pike in his brain just going, I got it.
I'm letting someone else figure this shit out.
Who?
I really wish I could find the courage to lay dogs down.
Wait. I know somebody that's genius with brackets. They can figure anything out. So I've reached out. And I'm waiting on word back.
I know who he's talking about.
You may not.
Who is it?
Can we know who it is?
I'm not saying a name. I'm not
Say
saying
a
a name for
name.
my own
Name.
sake.
What do you mean for your own sake? Because it's somebody on one of his teams. He's snaking something. He's doing something. over here.
Is it Bedford Games guy?
No. He's the fucking last fucking person I'd be asking about this shit.
That kid's a man.
Wow.
Speaking of,
Shout out. Yeah.
he came up with a new song for the opening.
I know, I
Did
heard.
he really?
Yeah.
Can we hear it?
I don't have it.
I don't.
Oh, I
can
have
you
it. I
actually
can
do
play
it?
it up to the
I don't
mic.
have it at all. I
Oh,
could.
you want me to send it to you?
Please.
No, I don't think I could be able to do it.
So
I have to
I mean, I can
spend
play
time
it.
with
It's
this.
fucking hilarious, dude. He made that shit in like 10 seconds too. He took forever to fucking make it. I was hounding his ass all week, and he finally fucking did it.
Kevin, I know. That's exactly what I was getting at.
Cam,
This is why he won't say.
Kevin says, "Let me guess, Cam Loring," and they said, "It's Champa for sure."
Champa, motherfucker. Nah, it ain't Champ. Shout out Champa though.
Yeah, not in this
Danny
show.
Cruz does say this guy has the guy for the wrong shit.
This guy has the guy. No, I can't, Mikey. I can't. First of all, it's have 2 divisions with 3 teams that are A's and 4 teams.
So have 6 A's and 4.
No, I
6A and 4B, the top 2 seeds get a bye. Seems like the move
for playoffs.
for playoffs, but that's not the
Yeah,
issue
yeah.
right now. The
No.
issue
Yeah.
is
The issue is actually scheduling. I can't believe you fucked this
I
up.
can't believe I did either, but I can believe it.
I love it too because this just means more money for me.
No, I'm gonna make you rush.
Fuck you,
Well,
buddy.
why
Do I have
do
to
you
pay?
Throw dirty birds like in one
Do I
division
have
and
to
then
pay?
make one division
I'll
just
referee
play
it.
4 games. Get guaranteed 4.
No,
You know what I mean?
no. Again, it's about fairness,
Almost just needs
fairness
to.
and equalness. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I guess.
All right, so I got.
See, have you convinced yourself that the division
No,
you're in
no.
now is what the move for you?
Well, it would be.
What are you doing?
Because I can already see how this goes. We redo it. We get the shit division. We get a cakewalk to the A's, and we somehow get lucky and win. And then all of a sudden, it's going to be like I can see it coming already. I see it all unfolding. So I might as well take the challenge.
Your
Pike,
thought
why do you have no
process
faith in your
is
team?
He goes.
it's amazing.
It's the best.
Pike has no
the
faith in
best.
his team.
I like the
Again,
squad
I
that
wish
we're
I had the
fucking
right
with.
sound effect, but I
He's
don't know where it is.
We're just the dogs. It's okay. We're the dogs. It's all good.
In your division, yes, but
literally
not
thought-
in the tournament.
He's literally thought of every scenario in his head, and he's playing out the pros and cons to every scenario.
It sounds like
Pikey, this is what I'm going to do.
What?
No, I'm going to come up with the actual round robin, 3-game round robin for 10 teams, and I'm going to split it up and do it even.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do this on your own time, buddy.
Yeah, I know. We got the mind of Pike. Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Pike, just have some faith in your team.
Okay, wait. So what did you just say seconds ago? I wasn't listening. I was telling you.
We're on the show
Okay.
right now.
Yeah,
you know that,
yeah.
right?
No, I'm trying to.
This is so good. I love this.
Okay. So, what you said? What?
I don't need to watch comedy. I just need to watch the podcast.
I'm gonna find the right schedule
Okay.
for a 10-man team
Okay.
with 3 round robin games, and I'm gonna do it right.
Okay.
And I said have faith in your team.
So
There's probably no gonna be. We're probably gonna remove the division thing because the only way the division thing works.
Yeah,
I'm not. No.
nine,
I'm not talking about
12.
A and B. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about just the
Yeah,
field
yeah,
1,
yeah.
field 2. Okay.
Can we call it select and elite?
No.
Oh, okay.
The only reason that works is if I have divisible of 3 teams.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's for an award thing. So I'll figure out that because we do have a ton of awards and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Okay, so you're gonna do a new wheel essentially to determine
gonna
who
have
goes
to.
who.
I'll probably,
Yeah,
I'll probably
I'm not doing this on the spot right now. Okay, that was tough.
Well, we could do it on the spot.
That might be the
yeah, I
move
guess we
for the
could do it on the
viewers,
spot.
for
Do
the
you want me to do it on
viewers
the
to
spot?
understand.
No one's gonna know who's playing who,
Exactly.
and
Okay.
and I could technically manipulate the schedule if I really wanted to, somehow,
Dude,
or at least be accused of it because I'm accused of manipulating everything with these.
what we could do is we could, when you make the new wheel and the new schedule, is someone record it And
No, I just go
post it to the page?
live.
Okay. All right.
That's what I do.
All right.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it'd be cool to bring it to the show, but
I know it was fun. I got excited. I had a new thing that I had to do. It was crazy.
Hey, you know how I figured out we're missing Dirty Birds?
How?
I was gonna ask Pike, "Are you pissed you're not playing Dirty Birds?" And then I realized, wait a minute, they didn't get picked.
Well, okay, to be
didn't.
fair, I'll take a little accountability in terms of like you changed Jay's name to Dirty Birds. So whoever named the teams to you,
I must have missed it. That's on me then.
yeah, it
Damn
definitely
it, How did we all royally fuck this up? We have a checks and balances thing here.
Patrick says Steve the Fixer Tambo.
Fixer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So no
I need someone to finish
divisions
that
are off
joke.
the table at this point.
They'll have
Can't have
yeah.
it with 10, right?
With 10, no.
Essentially.
Not the way we do
No,
it. And
yeah,
again,
yeah.
Again, the divisions
Okay.
are only one because the best of Bedford thing was if you won an A division, you had a field. It was your division.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And that was my way of splitting up, quote unquote, the top best teams.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it gave you something to play for
Sure.
during the season if you actually showed up.
Yeah.
But we don't see a lot of these top teams show up. You know, so.
Yep.
Well, I'll figure it out. Well, I'll go live. What?
So we learned nothing this episode.
a while ago. It's
So
funny.
we've learned absolutely nothing.
Nothing, which is fine.
That behind the scenes we're a mess.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all good though.
But yeah, well, we'll figure it out. So I apologize. Where would you put Dirty Birds amongst your top? You want to redo your top 10? Maybe save the show here?
I probably
make
put
another
Dirty
list.
Birds around.
You just type it in, you jabron.
It's a lot of work.
I have faith in you, Connor.
All right,
I don't know who they got. So, is
Just-
any Dirty Birds watching? None of them commented and said,
I
"No,
haven't
no
seen
one-
any comments.
Wow.
No one does.
CJ was just on the show
CJ
last
brings
week,
them in, okay?
and he's not supporting. Wow. Okay. All right.
It could be at work.
That's fine though.
Maybe he's training again.
It could be your training.
Maybe.
Now I got to ask a question.
Sure.
It's relevant now.
All right.
Kevin was suspended this week. Is he going to be
Was
allowed
he?
to play in the tournament?
Probably.
Yes.
If you have a good relationship with Jimmy, I believe that you will be able to.
What?
I don't know if he does.
No, because that is part
Kevin,
of the deal.
Kevin, you're talking
really?
about Kevin McDonald, I assume? Was
Yeah.
he in which game was he suspended? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So ask him in the comments if he believes he'll be able to play.
Kev, do you think you'll be able to play? Did I work? Did I do that?
Ask
did,
him in
you
the
did.
comments like he can't hear us right now.
Is that
Kev,
like actually part of like
Kev,
the,
Kev,
you get
I do
okay.
believe Kevin is watching,
Hold
and
on.
Kevin, if
He commented
If you
earlier, so I
can.
figured that makes that team a little bit
he's-
less scary. if
Kev
he's
said
not
I'll
on
be
that
there
team.
playing tomorrow night.
What'd you say, Preston?
Oh, great.
So he got kicked out
Jay
last
Townsend
night.
says free
So-
QB Kev. Sorry.
So is he not allowed to play in them? Because I was told it's like a 2-week suspension kind of thing. So like you're out the next 2 following weeks. I
It
didn't know
did
that also
say
affected
in your
for-
thing, I think, unless you are suspended, you cannot play here. Did it not say that?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's one of those. They
So
tell
he-
me that.
so
I
he
that's-
may
that's-
have-
That's not my
So
rule.
Okay, yeah.
I have a question. Does that alter your rage pick then?
No.
Really?
I mean, Kevin is a major asset to that team, and he is an A+ rusher. But I don't believe that the rusher is going to be the reason they're, being that top team. It was part of it for sure, but I think they could probably have anyone rush, and they probably still win. Obviously, Kevin elevates them to that next level, but sure.
Yeah, like I said, it's not my rule.
No, no,
That's
yeah,
something
yeah,
that's
yeah.
forced upon me.
So Kevin said he's going there tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
He said regardless if he's kicked out or not.
okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
I remember
Right.
there was a scenario where somebody did tournaments there. This was a long time ago, and somebody owed money to the Plex because of a team.
Yeah.
And he showed up to play in the tournament, and Jimmy's like, "Nope, you
Yeah.
have to." When the guy who was actually running the tournament paid his tab to keep
Yeah,
the
yeah.
integrity of the tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're kind of, I get it.
So you put
know,
money on it? Is Kevin going to be there Saturday playing? Sunday?
If it were my call, yeah, I would.
No, but do you think he will be there playing? Like,
I-
do you believe Jimmy will allow it? Not that it's matters what you think personally, but I don't know. I got
No,
suspended.
I know what he's doing because if I guess right here, he's gonna think I.
Oh, you set it all
Me?
up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Puppet
You
master.
manipulate it.
No,
Even though he's not on your team.
Well, I think he might be. I think Kevin seems like he is going, and he's probably going to play. I mean, I don't know though.
I think they're
I
gonna
don't know
play.
how strict Jimmy is. I seen him at times get a little bit pushed around by certain people, but I don't know. I've gotten 2 unsportsmanlike in one game, and I think that means suspension. Right?
Yeah.
But we were talking to Jimmy after the game, and it was like never really a big deal.
The 2 flags means you're thrown out of a game.
I got a flag thrown after me after the game.
If you get thrown,
What's up with that?
If you get thrown out of a game, it's a suspension.
How do you get thrown out of a game that's over? Well, that's what they did to me, that's what I was trying to say. I was like, it doesn't even make sense.
Which sometimes they make up rules.
That
on
was the
fly.
only time that it never happened. So I can't really. I've never gotten tossed before though. Outside of that, but the game was already over. So did I get tossed? You know what I mean?
I'm sure you didn't serve a suspension.
No,
Probably not.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm sure it was a playoff game, so he's like, "Oh, we're not going to play the consolation."
It was it might have been against Dirty Bird as well. I was going at it with Ed.
For what reason?
I don't know. I can't believe I was just probably won by 42. So I was probably wasting my time. Anyway, yeah, no. As long as
Just
you
like
have a
all
good
of ours.
relationship with Jimmy, you're good. You're not gonna get canned. It's funny though. Everybody always comments and says and complains that they never get their sweatshirts. Dude, when we won the championship, not with Gummies, but back when we won with Milkmen, dude, Jimmy would text us like daily and be like, dude, make sure you order your sweatshirts. Like we would be the reason that we weren't getting them because we'd wait so long to put the order in.
So
Yeah.
I changed the subject on you. There,
No, it's fine. It's really funny that you bring that up. If you go downstairs into our basement, there's about like 5 bags of sweatshirts.
Yeah, it was a little catch up and from last season, and yeah, it is weird. You know, sometimes, you know, we won a lot over the past some years, and you know, when I go to Jimmy, it's well, I have to wait a little bit to put the next order in. So it's almost like he orders them, but not based on every 2 months, you know. And I don't know if that's accurate. Just my experience. I don't know why, and it is what it is. But yeah, we got 4 bags, and even Billy got our Nasty Goats one at the same time.
Yeah. Danny asked, "Where are our Force hoodies?" Sorry, Preston. I don't mean to cut you off right now.
Danny, I have them. I got them last night.
Was this a Wednesday team?
Nasty Goats was Monday.
This the one that you played us? Oh no.
No, that was LBP.
That what?
No, we did.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
it's LBP.
No, we played him in the semis.
Nasty. Yeah, we played you in the semis. Remember when you played defense? And Danny Cruz cooked you like a fucking...
Oh, we
you
were cooking
alive.
his team the other day.
Oh, yeah. Well, you showed him.
No, I'm not out here complaining, but I'm not. He was actually matched up on my side the whole game, pretty much.
Who?
We were in the soft zone. Danny.
Oh, your actual...
We were
the
playing. Yeah,
Milkmen team?
No. We were playing them last week. With
Milkmen was? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Out of position.
What's up with those jerseys? You guys think you're funny?
No, but it was funny though because we actually had those. They were en route from the post office. And Derek said on the podcast, he's like, yeah, usually when you see teams with a bunch of NFL jerseys, they suck. And I didn't want to say anything, but they were already en route in UPS. I was like, damn it, he's roasting us and he doesn't even know.
No, we thought that was funny anyways.
So do we know like how he orders his sweatshirts and everything? Because I've had 2 terrible experiences trying to get my sweatshirts with two of my teams.
I don't, to be honest.
Okay, because when the Hornets won theirs, I think it took almost a year.
I think the C Division ones take longer though.
It was a B division. It was a B division. So just like
Don't laugh at that.
I can laugh at that.
We were the kings of the C Division back in the day, believe it or not.
It would have
they
been funny
were.
if it had been accurate. No, it's a B division.
They were.
And I think we waited literally a year to get our
Yeah,
sweatshirts. And then the Ballbusters won, I think it was C's, the last session of last year, still have not gotten our sweatshirts.
Jeez.
So, it's a little upsetting. Because everyone's like, yeah, I get my sweatshirts all the time. And I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I wish the prizes would change and maybe they get a hold of that.
Yeah,
Make it a little more consistent. So, I mean, how many people can have stories about sweaters they didn't get? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right, Preston. Well, I'm sorry your first show here was kind of a shit show.
I enjoyed it
Right.
immensely. I thought this whole thing was hilarious.
I'm glad. I appreciate you taking the day off from work to come hang out with
Took
us.
the day off from work.
Yeah.
Where do you work?
So I work at Direct Health in Concord. It's a pharmaceutical company. So
Okay.
we, like supply nursing homes.
So
to
you needed-
medicines. I work on a 410 schedule, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So I just
Yeah.
go now and on my normal day off.
Nice.
No, so it was just a matter of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
on Thursday, so I got the day off.
Yeah.
No, I have a question. Do you know who Riceback is?
Who?
the team Rice back?
Is that a team that plays in Bedford currently?
Who's asking?
I have never heard the team name.
That was Danny replying to Pat.
Danny Cruz?
Yeah.
What did Pat? Give me some
He
context.
said
behind
it's
that.
like primetime versus Rice back in the day.
He could have made a spelling mistake. Oh, well, no, I don't know. That's weird.
What team would be
back
Rice?
back in the day.
Yeah, Rice back in the day.
So
I have
they
zero
were
idea.
they were playing before us then, because I've never heard of that team.
I've never heard of that team either.
As far back as I can remember,
Yeah,
for
'cause-
teams that don't play are
'cause
like Franklin's Finest.
You guys were
That's
probably
back.
a year after I started playing.
Shout out Franklin's Finest. I actually seen that QB in Bedford since they left, but I haven't recently.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to them.
All right. Well, Preston, you want to say anything before we get off?
Go by Taggy Bar. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, thanks. We'll do another episode where we, not so much focused on one thing. We'll have some fun.
It's okay.
And figure it out.
Everyone's excited. Tournament's coming.
Appreciate it. You excited about the tournament?
I'm excited for my first tournament.
All right. You gonna show up, show out?
I got to. Hopefully I won't drop
You might be
another
playing
8
us now.
passes.
I know.
You can avenge me
It's
putting
all right.
you 8th out of 10.
And this is what I love about Preston. Okay, I walk in the building the other day. This is last night. Watch the game. Gets a deep post, catch it, nice catch, touchdown. I'm like, yeah, Preston, let him know. And he goes, I've dropped like 8 balls. I have no right to say anything.
My teammate was counting.
So at least this is one thing I love about Preston is he's not a typical douchey flag football player.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I cannot talk shit. I'm bad
Well,
at it.
I don't know. I
Also-
feel like a lot of those, there's not too many of those
No.
in Bedford.
Like, I promise you. Standing on the sidelines of an 8 game, you hear
What
it
do
from
you
the
mean?
other side.
Players or from...
From players towards other players or players towards refs.
Yeah, I mean,
or-
yeah.
I understand like a lot of the guys like are friends and so a lot of it's like lighthearted jabbing. But
Yeah.
for people who don't know who the guy if they don't know like random people walking in, people
Yeah,
are like,
yeah.
is a fight about to break out? Like I've had people legit ask me like, is there like a fight about to happen? I'm like, no, they
Oh,
don't.
yeah,
They're like-
yeah.
So it is funny to watch, but I kind of hope we do play you because it sounds like you don't plan on winning any games based off of how you've talked about your team
we're
this entire
gonna be
show.
fine. Trust me. I got
The first bit of
Cam
confidence
Loring
behind this team.
2.0 and Justin, and I got my brother Nick.
Okay.
And then the rest of the team is also good as well. I'm not trying to exclude them, but
Okay.
they're we'll see how it goes.
That's bullshit. You hate them all.
Yeah, I can't wait till Pike blames his team. The defense. It's the defense's fault.
I was actually excited to play you guys. I don't know what roster you're putting in out there, but it would have been
Well,
fun.
apparently I'm playing.
It's alright, I'll ref.
You ever notice that I put 7 refs in there in the ref chat?
You did?
Yes.
Fuck.
See if you need one, let me know.
Yeah, I will. All right, Pikey, you wanna end the show on anything?
I mean, I got the song, the new intro song.
no.
Okay. Save it.
Not
All
gonna
right,
play
all
it
right.
on-
No, let's
Okay.
let's actually get it on the soundboard,
Okay.
and then we'll actually have it ready
Sure,
to go when we need to.
Damn it.
I got nothing, man.
Trust me, we're just setting up another failure here.
I know it's great,
We're building this
but
up. If Danny could make me a song for the show, that would be sweet.
I thought he did.
No. He didn't make me. He just sent me some songs that we could have used. What if we did a rap battle between Pat and Danny on the show?
Oh, Danny's winning.
Wow.
No, I know Danny's winning. But
Danny will definitely win. Pat's been out of the game for a while. He used to be into this stuff back in the day.
Until his horrific injury.
Yeah.
Can we-
yeah,
can we-
until he
can we-
hurt-
The
broke-
bike ride.
Yeah.
Can we do Danny, Pat, and Fresh?
Pat who? Oh. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Oh, maybe.
All right, I'm gonna convince Fresh.
I'll talk to him. I'll see what he's. See if he's down with it.
Right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Hang tight. NFL will start soon. Love you guys. Good night, Grace.
Bye, guys.
So you're gonna
Fuck that up. Oh my god.
I wish I got the fucking picture of the moment of you realizing you fucked up because your eyes just went wide. Do you need help making whatever later? I can stick around after the draft one if you want.
For what?
I can stick around after the draft show and then help you figure out what the fuck you need to figure out.
I can't today.
Okay.
Oh my god. No Riley.